to define a good policy and of course a related best practice, we should agree at least on a definition of food waste. Since this important issue was sort of included in the agenda of FAO, the EU Parliament and other international organizations or body, we now are sort of facing a discussion of what we really consider for food waste and loss. The important figure performed by the FAO study, this 1.3 billion tons, show us that the issue is important. It doesn't matter whether it is a little bit more or less, but really agree on a definition, and we take as a sort of different approach, the one by the FAO and the other one by the Fusions, which is a EU 7 framework program, as a sort of two visions that sooner or later should be merged in order to have a common worldwide definition of food waste. Yes, this year is very important for food waste because this is the year of Expo, Feeding the Planet, and this planet is increasing in terms of population, so food demand is an important part to feed the population, but if we consider that waste is 1/3 of what is produced, processed, transported, consumed in the world food chain, this is very clear that we should start from preventing food waste. It does not make any sense this estimate increasing of food production to feed the world population by, say, FAO data 60%, 1/3, mean 20% is wasted. This is really not possible. For this reason, we should use this word prevention, recovery, if it's possible, of course, of food for poor people. We have a number of programs worldwide that tackle this issue, but the real and important thing to do in this year of Expo is state that prevention is the key word. By the way, in the Milano Charter, which is actually the immaterial legacy of Expo, is stated very clearly that we should prevent food waste. Well, I'm working on this issue since I would say the end of the 90s. And we set up a small academic spin-off, Last Minute Market, that is a sort of pioneer in the fight against food waste, not only in terms of recovery, which is important, but putting or having a discussion of our economic system, why we waste, especially in what we say, we call the developed countries. Is a matter of behavior. And if it's true that in Italy, just in Italy, food waste is 0.5 of our GDP, more than 8 billion of euros, and this is just the economic value, but yes, we have also we waste pieces of natural capital, soil, water, energy, labor, and the like. So we have to consider, this is the lesson I learned, the hidden impact of waste, and for this reason act in terms of education, which means prevention. So in the Italian national plan against food waste, the first line, the first theme, the first action is reintroduce food education, environmental education in school as a chapter, as a part of our education in terms of citizenship. Young, of course, is our young people, is our future, but also our present. For this reason, it would be very important to restart in reintroducing, because in Italy we had home economics until some 25 years ago, this discipline to alert people, to make people responsible, having young people, of course, students from, kindergarten, I would say, until the university, but having together families, of course, and sometimes young people are teaching to parents and also, of course, teachers, professors. So it's an important part of our society. For this reason, we should restart our fight against food waste from the school.